Right, hello and welcome to Joey's RC Adventures. I'm actually thinking of changing the name of that because there's a bit crap in it. Anyway, nice cup of tea. Right, Joey's RC Adventures, here we are. We're not going on an adventure today. I know how much you're all going to be disappointed about that, but anyway, here we go. Right, I'm going to show you how to get a bit of performance out of a ready to run rig. I don't know why I'm pointing to and slapping that, because that's not ready to run. It's had a lot of money spent on it and built from ground up, as they say in Tokyo Drift. Anyway, right, imagine you've got yourself a Alcima Sherpa, ready to run one, something like that. Anyway, some ready to run vehicle. You take it out. It's all fun and games, it goes along grass and stuff, it climbs a few little inclines and whatnot, but all of a sudden you start realising you're running out of grip. Now, how can you improve performance without spending a ton of money? Right, what we've got for you is some beadlock wheels. I don't know where my camera is. There. Look how nice they are, right? Have a guess how much they are. Wrong. I'm selling them 25 quid for a set of 4, right? So basically what we do is we get some of them, we get some of these. Full box of these from Euro Parts is I think 15 quid. So if you've got a couple of mates, you buy a set of box of them, you're going to get plenty of wheels out of them. I think I've probably done about 20 wheels with them. We only use the 5 gram strips, which if you look, there's 5 and there's 10 grams, right? So basically we get some of them and you think, right, I need some foams, some inserts. They're your best bet. Pound for B&M bun ring, yeah, 10 centimeters. They're going to do for what we've got. Right, now we've also got tyre wise, we haven't bought these, well we have, but not recently, so we've had a use out of them. I'll be honest with you, they weren't my favourite tyre, okay, but they are actually the Proline Hyrax, okay. Give them a wash so they're a bit wet. These aren't the Predator compound, so these are the slightly harder ones. Predators are softer, I think. 100% sure they are. I mean 99% sure. Anyway, right, so we've got this tyre. Now if you don't want these, yeah, you can get a cheaper Chinese copy. Now I know some of these are going to be like, oh, Chinese crap. Yeah, it probably isn't as good, but I've seen somebody who's done a test with them against the Ostar replica ones, and the Ostars actually came out better. Now you can get the, I think it's Rox tyres, Super Swampers. If you're just bashing about with your mates and you just want to climb a few inclines, you're not doing competitions, they're going to be fine. Yeah, they might not last as long, but they're going to be about a quarter of the price or something daft like that. So we've got his tyre, we've got his wheel, we've got his bun. What are we going to do, I hear you ask? Right, well, this is it. Watch and learn. So basically we've got a knife, we've got our strip, and we separated our weights, yeah. So if you didn't quite catch how I did that, here's another example. We get the knife, using it in the correct manner, and we part the weights without chopping our fingers off. If you're a young lad, that's your dad or your mum or your guardian or somebody that's responsible and pretty skilled with a knife, because these are sharp, yeah. If you need telling that, then you know it might be a bit of an umpty, but that's what we do with them. Separate them like that. Now you're going to see me very quick doing these. Watch how fast I do these. Right, we're done with knife for now. You all like my cup? I've had this right since I met her last. She got me 2 weeks after we got together, and that were like 13 years ago. I've had it ever since. I've never had a bad cup of tea out of it. Anyway, I digress. Right, you get your wheel. Now, with these, I've seen somebody recently, right, and they thought to split it, you had to take out every single one of the screws that goes in there, okay? You don't. Right, if you want to take that bit off, you take out them screws. And I'm pointing with 1.5mm Allen key because it's 2mm. 2mm. They're not actually, they're 2.5. Or 3, I can't remember. Anyway, these ones here, the ones on the back, they are the ones that hold the bead together. So I'm going to right quickly make it like I know what I'm doing and grab the 2.5mm Allen key. Right, so take them screws out. Be careful not to lose them. Mind how much shit I've got under my nails. I am a working class man. I'm an engineer, ventilation engineer. I have my own business doing it and whatnot. Quite successful at it. So yeah, we take them screws out. That leaves us with a wheel that does that. It separates. That bit separates. And that separates. That is your bead, right? Now, all these little screws that go in here, yeah, don't know if you can see, my frigging phone won't focus. I've got a new phone, right? I've gone from Huawei to an Oppo, and I like the Oppo, don't get me wrong, it lets me have YouTube and other stuff like that, and a lot of the Huawei apps, they just stopped doing it, they just pulled them out, so I couldn't watch my CCTV or anything anymore. So I decided, sod it, I'm getting an Oppo. It's basically, it's not quite as good as an Huawei, but it has all the bits it doesn't have. So anyway, right, all them little screws there, they just take that black rim off of that, okay? So I think if you get some other rims, if you get some chrome ones or some red ones maybe, you can possibly put them on. I don't know if they do them, I'm assuming they do, otherwise why else would they have them like that? So anyway, you can take all them off and change that. You don't need to take all them off to change the bead or change the tyre. Right, so we've got his bead. Alright, we get these, we'll peel the back off. You'll notice the 5g ones sit exactly the right width on it, yeah? We've got double-sided tape on already, they stick on like that, yeah? Right, so there we have it. Make sure they're all pressed on nice, and that is what we ended up with. We've now added 80g of weight in the most important area. Right, so what do you do now, Joe? I hear you ask. Right, you get your tyre, yeah? You get your £1 bun, right? You pop that off, you pop that off, right? You chuck that over there, because that's a pile of crap that your wife moans about, right? What we do is you just pop it inside the tyre, but I guess you already do that, don't you? So, it should go in relatively easily, right? All I managed to do there is pass it all the way through. So, I'm going to try and pay a bit more attention now. I know you came to see an expert in all his glory, and so far all you've got is me fiddling around with somebody's hair donut. I look like a right weirdo as well when I bought these. You know, just walking in. I don't know, it's been locked down, you can't get your hair cut or out, but my hair ain't long enough to have hair donuts. Why would I be buying a load in one go? Who knows? Right, so you tuck your hair bun in and you stick your bead inside your tyre like that. Yeah. Try and make sure your bead sits nicely on from the tyre, so your tyre bead sits nicely on the metal bead like that. There's not too much, if any, air bun popping through. Right, so that's what we've got. It's nice, squidgy. These have got air buns in, yeah, as you can see that. You can't see, can you? I don't know why I'm showing you. Anyway, right, when we've done that, you pop the centrepiece on. Make sure you get it right way, because these have a yellow dot on it. There's a yellow dot, just shows the compound. You can see that yellow dot there. Anyway, that just shows the compound of the rubber. Lets you identify it, so you know it's the Predator or the other one or whatever it is. Anyway, you pop that in like so. You get that side. You pop that one in like so. Right, you then try and shove them together, press them together, whatever you want to call it. Right, you can see they're quite close together at that. Right, what we do then, we get our 2.5mm Allen key, we get our bolt that we took out earlier, and we basically put it in any hole will do. Any hole's a goal, as they say. Right, we pop that in like that. Make sure other side is pressed nicely in, which it is. And you pop the other hole in, other bolt in the other hole directly opposite it. So we've got in that one, we're going to go in that one. Okay. Now a lot of people always post issues with bead locks. They can be a nightmare to seat up properly. Yeah, I get that. Right. If you are struggling with it, which I might be here. No, it's just to a bit it. Right. If you are struggling with them, yeah, get yourself a longer bolt. With these, I've never had a problem with them. Now, I don't need to do it with these ones, but with, for example, these G-Maids, which I'll show you now, with them, they were a frigging pig to do, right? And basically, they have little nuts on the inside and wheel studs there that you wind through, right? And they will not clamp together. Right, they're not nice to work with at all. Right, but what we do, you just get the same pitch thread bolt, just longer. Use two of them, clamp it together. Right. Anyway, there we have. So yeah, sorry, I interrupted my sending, didn't I? That's very rude of me. Anyway, right, with them, I'll tell you because you're probably interested. You get your two longer bolts, you send them through, you clamp it together, you put all the shorter ones in, you clamp them together, you take the two long ones out and you replace them with short ones, right? It is quite easy, but it can be a bit of a pig, yeah. But they look right smart, don't they? They're the same as them. They're not going on that. I've got another project for them to go on. They do sit quite a bit higher than them, don't they? Yeah. So, yeah, they're going on another project. And hopefully they'll be great for me. We'll see. Well, you'll see it in a few videos. So yeah, sorry for rambling. I'm not used to this talking on camera and all that crap. But there you have it. Joey's top tip on how to save money. And we've got us a decent setup there. With that, right, for them wheels, yeah, you can get them 25 quid a pair, a set, sorry. Right, you can go on Amazon and pay 40 quid again next day. It's up to you. Or, you know, you can get them off eBay or what have you. Like I say, I've got a set that I'm going to be selling. Brand new, still in packets. Ooh, 25 quid. Right, so you've got 25 quid in set of wheels. You can get the Irax copies for probably, I think you're probably going to get them for about 15-20 quid for a set of 4, right? So that's 45 quid in wheels and tyres. Then you get your buns, that's 4 quid, that's 49 quid. You can talk about A-level and maths, can't you? Right, so 49 quid for your wheels, your tyres, your buns, and then you get your set of weights for 15 quid. Right, so for a small price of £64, you can have yourself a full set of well-performing wheels. Now, for example, that's £64 for them, right? For these here, them wheels were about 25 quid for a set of 2. Okay, so there's like 50 quid of wheels. The tyres were about the same again, so there's about 100 quid in wheels and tyres there. That's not including any foam, not including any weights. They have got weights on 2 of these, in fact. I put them on the front ones in this set. But yeah, that's a big price difference. Yeah, it's not the same wheel. Yeah, that's more of a scale look and whatnot, this and other. But if you just want to go out, bash your rear mates, and you want it to look decent, smart, whatever, that is a lot cheaper alternative. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll send it. Ta-da.